Hello, this is Whitney with my video submission for week 2 discussion post talking about the mocha modeling for the Starbucks location Desmos assignment. My prediction on slide 7 was 19,369. It was not very close. Looking at the final number in the end, I was about 8,000 and something off. Predicting how many Starbucks locations there will be in 2030, without doing the exact math and just learning from what I learned in that assignment, which is I originally thought that exponential would be the correct function to use for that, when in reality it should have been logistic. But so learning that, I would say that 19,000 is probably around my original guess for 2010 is probably more accurate for 2030. So let's say 19,300 and something Starbucks in 2030. What's the next question on here? My experience with this activity, one, I kind of struggled a lot with the graphing for the Desmos. I think that's my own issue. I don't think it's Desmos itself. I just struggled to get everything to line up. It didn't help that my numbers were incorrect. And I'm hoping that next week I'll have an easier time with that. But also, like I said, I thought that exponential would have been the correct function to use, when in reality I should have used logistic function, because in my mind, because it was growing quickly in the beginning, it was going to continue to grow quickly, and I didn't consider that in the beginning growth was actually slow, and then it sped up and was quick, and then it kind of levels out, because obviously you can't have thousands of chains opening every single year. So logistic is kind of a more real world situation. How could this kind of model be applied to a situation that might be relevant to your work or interests? I mean, as far as interests go, I could apply it to maybe like the animals on my property, and how that can, in the beginning when I first bought my property, we kind of got a lot of animals pretty quickly, and then it kind of has evened out because I can't continue to get multiples of each animal every year. But that's the only kind of relevant experience I can think of in my life. I'm sure there's more, but I'm still pretty new to this, and to be honest, it is kind of a hard thing for me to wrap my head around. I'm looking forward to watching other people's discussion posts and seeing how you relate it to your life, and seeing how it might relate to mine. Thank you.